Hello guys, Lust here. I know I haven't uploaded in a while Shadowverse content because I've been busy with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've recently went to YCF Richmond and also topped the YCS, but today was the Shadowverse Evolve championships for the month of November for one of my locals, Next Level. I have some videos that they've recorded. I'll probably be doing some VOD reviews of my matches. But I won first place. It was a 11 or 12 man event, and I used Midrange Leonidas Sword because I haven't. One was because my favorite craft, Earthright or Runecraft, isn't doing very well this set, and I wanted to default to a deck that I knew how to play and I was comfortable with, and I also trusted the strengthen. So here it is. For the 1-drops, I ran 2 Quick Bladers, 3 Maid Leaders, 3 Swordsmen, 3 Bellringers, and 3 Unbridled Furies. I talked a lot with Bima about this, and I personally thank him for most of the theory crafting I'm doing. He does a really good job explaining his ratios and whatnot, and helped me a lot with my list in general. I run 2 of the Quick Blader because you can search him post Leonidas banner to quickly finish the game. I really don't like to see him early game. Swordsman is a very good card this format. It helps deal with Soul Dealer and other annoying stuff that likes to remain untapped, and Unbridled gives you very cheap removal. And then for the 2-drops, 2 Lathams and 3 Luminous Knight, and then 1 Saria. I'm only running the 1 Saria because I like to be able to search her off of Avant to be able to let Avant get me into Aurelia, which is a very good line to play. Otherwise, I don't really want to see her. I'm running 3 Luminous Knight and 2 Latham because those are the 3 attack 2-drops that can contest Aggro Abyss's evolved 2-drops, and that's very important for any deck to be able to play this format, is to be able to be Aggro Abyss. So this is like sort of my aggro tax, and this card actually performed amazing today. Being able to add the 1 attack makes my lines very aggressive, and multiple times it helped me find lethal. Being able to just pump my follower to give it 1 more damage. The 3-1 stat line is extremely hard to trade into this format, which is like also a very big plus. So, this is a card that he came up with. I'm not going to go ahead and take any credit for this. Shoutouts to BMA for the Luminous Knight. I would have never thought of this myself. And this is honestly one of the best 2-drops in Sword this format. And then, I think these 9 cards are very, very standard in Sword. 3 Gem Staffs, 3 Floral Fencers, and 3 Novice Troopers. I don't see myself cutting any of these. These are all the most core cards in Sword. Being able to search 2 of the Avant Blader is so powerful. This is your best 3-drop in the game, and this is the reason why you're blinding second every game. And Gem Staff is Gem Staff. For the 4-drops, it's 1 copy of Erd, 1 copy of Avant, and 2 copies of Albert. I've gotten more and more accustomed to just slamming down Albert on 4 and forcing them to have a clear for it, or else I'm just evolving him and slamming 6 more damage, which is like very strong. Avant is very good because it allows you to get into a lot of gas, and she can 1 card help you play, like, get enough gas for post-Leonidas, pre-Leonidas, or literally anything. And the 1 Erd is actually really strong because number 1, you can search it. It becomes a really good card, and she's honestly like the best turn 4 play to answer big stuff. Not a lot of things can beat her, because like she just clears 2 things when she comes out, which is like so strong. And then 2 Aurelias for my 5-drops. This is the only princess in the deck, and this is the only search target off of the 1 Saria that I play, which I'm fine with because it's technically like I'm playing 3 copies of Aurelia, and I want to see her every game. She's like one of the most versatile cards in Sword. She's very good in an amulet-heavy format, especially with Forestcraft and Havencraft playing a lot of amulets. It's very easy to have her active, and paying 5 mana for a 6/8 and a 9/11 post banner is like really strong. She's also one of the only wards you can search into, which is big enough to like threaten literally everything. So she's such a good card. And then, last but not least, 2 copies of Alexander and 3 copies of Leonidas. These are like the big boss monsters of your deck. I've now developed a very big habit of just slamming down Leonidas on 6 and just like forcing them to clear it, especially like against Haven. Usually you play a turn 5, they play Seraph, you just evolve Leonidas on 6, slam with your 5-drop, and now if they play Themis, you just get a banner for free and you win the game. It puts them in a very bad spot. So they're gonna have to like Acolyte your Leonidas and then you get to slam twice with your 5-drop. Like that's just like a lose-lose situation for them. It's like really strong. And like I want to see Leonidas. I don't want to search him, because if you search him, you're telling your opponent you have him. But if you don't, you always like they always have to play around. You maybe don't have it or whatever, and then you just slam it down on them. It's really good. And I always want to have more Leonidas than they have outs, because like people don't like have enough outs nowadays. You just like slam 3 back to back, they just lose. And then for the Evo deck, 1 Bell Ringer. For the Bell Ringers, we're playing 2 Maid Leader, 2 Floral. Against Forest, you actually want 3, but there's like no way I can like run 3. The 1 Avant, 1 Albert, 1 Erd, 2 Leonidas. One of the big changes we made was we finally cut Otohime. I already explained before how Otohime wasn't really cutting it this format, and I thought I would miss her. I did miss her. She's just a little too clunky. Fitting the spot for the Erd Evo is like really good. Yep. And then I will talk about matchups. Round 1, I played against let me think. I know round 2 I played against Forest. Yeah, round 1 I played against Forest. Round 2 I played against Forest. Round 3 I played against Dragon. Round 4 I played against the Swordcraft Mirror. And then top 4 I played against Haven. And then the finals I played against the rematch of my round 2 Forest player. So in total I played against 3 Forest, 1 Dragon, 1 Haven, and 1 Sword. All of the decks I think are pretty meta this format. A lot of people are saying how Forest is a pretty bad matchup for Sword, how Haven's a pretty bad matchup for Sword, but I don't think so. Like, I've beaten them pretty easily. The Forest matches came pretty close, but in the end, like, if they don't curve perfectly, I don't think this deck has a problem with the deck. And yeah, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments, whatnot. I'll try my best to answer it. And let me know if you guys want to see like my Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile or whatever. Like, I don't really care. And I'll probably do my they recorded 3 matches of me, 1 versus the Sword player, 1 versus the Forest player, and 1 versus the Haven player. Tell me which ones you guys want to see the most, or do you guys want to see all of them? I'll probably make a poll about it. Yeah, thank you very much, and have a great day.